A 1938 tractor is a daunting restoration. For a 1937 great-grandpa.
Oh, it was pretty tough.
But then Dick Colleen's year-and-a-half-long project is driven by love.
He was born loving tractors. It was just in his blood.
He was Dick's tractor-smitten great-grandson, Tim, who also adored the great-grandpa who stepped up to help Tim's young and, at the time, single mom, Amy.
His great-grandfather was his world.
Before she got married, he asked me one day if he could call me Dad. He said all the rest of the kids had a dad, but he didn't, so.
That bond only tightened when Dick and Tim lost Iva, wife and great-grandma.
When she passed, they were just looking for a hobby. It wasn't probably within a few months, it seemed, tractors started coming home.
The little A, I think, was the first one we bought.
Tim and his great-grandpa restored one tractor, then another, and another, and another.
Oh, yeah.
Dick loved their time together.
Oh, he loved it more, I think.
A measure of that love, Tim posed for his senior portraits with the John Deere B he'd restored with his great-grandpa.
Yeah.
No one imagining 3 years later, Dick's grandson Tim would take his own life.
I think that's the hardest part, is you don't get no answers from anything.
No explanation that makes a bit of sense to a great-grandpa. Or
we lost him.
A mom.
I look back and I see signs of sadness, and I see signs of maybe where he's just not feeling like he's good enough. And I wished I would have asked more questions and just hugged him more and told him I loved him more than I did. And I told him that all the time, but I wished I would have told him more.
Amy worried the grief might be too much for her 80-year-old grandpa.
It's still hard.
But Dick leaned on what he knew.
Well, I'm trying to get it to go together.
The Ellis-Chalmers B, now filling a stall in Dick's garage, was a roadside junker Tim had eyed for restoration before he died.
So I bought it, and here we are.
Here, after 18 months of Dick's tedious work.
Restore that one last tractor, do that one last thing.
Here,
Yeah.
but not for long.
Is it a tractor?
This would be a first for us, absolutely a first.
Sean Haynes' 15-year-old daughter Alyssa took her life too. After which he founded Stomp Out Suicide, the organization to which Dick decided to donate his tractor.
I gotta give you a hug, sir.
Oh, nice to see you again.
It's good to see you.
All these people ahead, look at that.
In its 6th year, much about the Stomp Out Suicide 5K
Way to finish strong.
has become familiar.
There's a clothesline there of people that have passed.
The tributes,
Timmy's on there.
the reminders that no one is on this journey alone.
The sun will rise tomorrow.
But amid the gift baskets and baseball tickets at this year's silent auction
Very nice.
stands a great-grandpa with a gift to his great-grandson wrapped in Ellis-Chalmers orange.
This is for Tim. Everybody line up. Remember Timmy.
Dick Colleen's final restoration is a tractor pulling heartstrings.
Thank you. I love you.
Boyd Hooper, KARE 11 News,
This is for our Timmy.
Wyoming.
Yeah.